to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for February the 24th through March the 1st. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these cards for February the 24th through March the 1st? These are general readings, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you would like personal reading, you can check out down below. All the links to the other videos are below, or you can click on this link here to go to my website and all that good stuff. That's my sales pitch over. Let me go back to the cards. Okay, Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for February the 24th through March the 1st? 3 cards. Oh, that's 2 cards. Okay. Oh, that goes there. That's right. 1 more card for Sagittarius. Oh. Okay, there's too many, fella. Oh, no. There's 2 there. That can go. Oh, wow. There's a card that's shown up in every reading, basically, this week. So check out your sun, moon, and rising, guys. All right, Sagittarius, these are your clarifying cards. Clarifying cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these clarifying cards for February the 24th through March the 1st? Please clarify the Emperor. Okay. Please clarify the Knight. Oh, okay. And please clarify the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. There it is. Okay, Sagittarius. The first card out for you is the Emperor. The Emperor is the King of Kings, and he is all about organizing. He's the organizer, right? He's about clearing the decks. He's about, clearing out your closet, donating clothes you haven't worn for a while, whatever it is, but definitely crossing your T's and dotting your I's. To me, this reminds me of Mercury in retrograde, right? This is a time to prepare for when Mercury is going to go direct. And what's interesting, what's clarifying the Emperor is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is about doing the bookkeeping. It's about going over. This could be your taxes, doing your taxes, right? Sagittarius, this is about looking at the books, tweaking them, saying, oh, okay, I put all this effort into it. Did I get enough in return for the effort that I put into it? This is really about going back and seeing if you need to put your energy elsewhere, or put more energy into it, perhaps, or tweak it, or reinvest in yourself, because he's got one coin there and he's leaving the rest there. So he's reinvesting his money. He's only keeping a little for himself. So what do you need to reinvest in? That might be the question for you. Where do you want to put more energy? And clarifying the, your next card out is the Knight of Pentacles, the Green Knight. He is, look, all knights are about moving forward, but this knight is about taking it slow, planning. He's about planning. He's about strategizing and planning and moving forward, yes, but methodically, not wasting any energy, not coming in, with swords ablazing like some of the knights. He is about moving forward, but he's not going to move unless he's just making a strategic move forward. So he's really planning ahead. He wants more of this coin that he's carrying, and he wants to make it with the least amount of effort and the best results. So he has foresight. Now, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the Emperor yet again. You've got the Emperor coming in twice, so you really have to, he's planning, he's strategizing, he's structure and rules. You have to lay some groundwork down. You have to really think about the rules and what you're going to put in place and how you are going to organize your steps forward. So this is it's all about strategy and planning so far. Now, the next card out, you have two cards in this placement. You have the Four of Swords and you have the Five of Wands, which has come into so many readings this week, the Five of Wands. So check out your sun, moon, and rising. Now, the Four of Swords is really exhaustion. It's just simple exhaustion. It's about getting enough sleep. It's about, hydrating. It's about eating right. It's about taking care of yourself, exercising. It's remembering to take care of yourself. Because you might have been in your head, overthinking. And when you overthink or when you're up in your head, you can exhaust your body. It has a toll on your body. So you're really being asked to, sleep. Sleep is the best cure for anything, actually. And then you have the Five of Wands right next to it. I feel that this is an internal conflict. This is you feeling conflicted in your mind. I feel that you have so much going on in your head that you can't hear anything. It's very noisy up there. And that's what's giving you sleepless nights and making you exhausted. That the conflict within, I'm getting for you. So you've probably been in fear about something happening. You might be also going through scenarios in your head of, you should have said this, or you want to say that, or maybe you should have done this, or maybe should you do that, and it's like noise. It's like that ringing in your ears, that constant noise going on. So this is saying that you've got to handle it. You've got to really sort through your mental dialogue, your internal dialogue, and you've got to quieten it down. You've got to don't attach the emotions to it. And you can only do that through meditation. You learn to observe your thoughts and to not attach emotions and laugh at them if possible. Because when you laugh at them, you take the power out of it. Right? So this is a major distraction for you, and it's very confusing and it's exhausting. This kind of conflict, internal conflict, is exhausting. So clarifying those two cards is the Knight of Wands, and I feel that this is an opportunity. Look, he comes in and he's like, here I come to save the day. He is rescuing damsels in distress. He's got this beautiful spiritual frock on that's got salamanders on it. It's about being spiritually tuned in, and this is like fast opportunities coming in for you. So really handle the internal dialogue that you have going on by meditating and quieting this down and separating yourself in. I feel that help is on the way. There's an opportunity coming in, and you want to be available for it. This is a message coming through for you. This is, he's coming through with this beautiful opportunity, this message for you. But you've got to be on your feet. You've got to be astute. You've got to be well rested. You've got to quieten that noise in your mind so that you don't miss this opportunity. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the astrological report coming up next. Mwah. I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello, and thank you so much for staying tuned for the astrological report to see what's happening in the celestial sky this week. That is the week of February the 24th through March the 1st. And we start on Monday, February the 24th. The Sun is sextile Mars at 9:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be the next day in Europe, or earlier in the evening on the West Coast. So now this will increase your energy, this transit. It's a perfect time to kind of tackle any projects that you've kind of left on the shelf, and this is a really good time to kind of get that done. And also you'll have the stamina to see it through to completion. So this is a wonderful energy to take advantage of. Now, February the 25th, the Sun is conjunct Mercury at 12:59 a.m. So it'll be the day before on the West Coast, but it's on Monday in New York and in Europe. Now, this is a lively, chatty time, right? The Sun is energizing, so it's going to kind of energize your communication, because Mercury is about communication, the intellect, and siblings and local travel. So your speech pattern may be faster than normal. You may be a little more chatty, but still be careful, because remember that Mercury is in retrograde. So things that you say may be misinterpreted or misconstrued. So be very thoughtful before you say something, even though it's kind of very that kind of thing, you know. I kind of get that. I talk very fast, and sometimes my thought process is so fast I can't get it out of my mouth. So sometimes it can have you like that. So it's but it's energizing, it's fun, it's engaging. So it's definitely a way of making connections and perhaps posting something on social media. So also be very careful about what you post on social media during this time. Now, on Friday, the 27th, Venus is square Pluto at 5:06 p.m. Now, this can be a very stressful aspect for relationships, because it's about power and it's about control. Ultimatums are likely during this time. And listen, resist the urge to manipulate, because that's going to be front and foremost. It's about manipulation, because you want the power over the relationship. So it's about spying. Don't look in emails. Don't look at things that you don't want to find. You know, we always find things if we're looking for it. So don't resist that urge. Let them have their privacy. And look, if it's meant to be, they'll be there. Listen, strong relationships will weather this transit. But relationships that are on thin ice could break up during this time, and you could feel that very heavy pain. It's a very deep and heavy pain. But as I say, resist the urge to spy on your partner, because it'll probably backfire if you do that. You're not going to gain anything from it, except perhaps pain. Now, also on the same day, although the next day, if you're in Europe, this is Friday, Mercury is sextile Uranus at 10:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's the next day in Europe. Now, this transit really quickens your mind, right? Because Mercury is the planet of intellect, and then Uranus is the higher octave of that. So it quickens things. So your mind works very fast, you know. Sudden, incredible, innovative ideas may come to you. So have a pen and paper and write these things down. There may be a gem in there. Now, have you ever had that kind of thing where You think of someone that you haven't seen for years, and then all of a sudden they pop up. You either get a message or you get a phone call or you bump into them. That's what this transit fosters. It fosters psychic ability and intuition, and things like that come up out of the blue. So you may come across some surprising news, perhaps when you're, surfing through the internet. So, and also very vivid dreams at this time. So pay attention to your dreams, because you could receive psychic messages in your dreams. So write them down when you wake up, because they may be really informative to you later. So guys, that is the astrological report for the week. Thank you so much. I'd just like to mention a couple of things. This is a viewer-supported channel, and you can support this channel by either becoming a member. I now have a membership available. Just press the join button, and there are some perks in there. Check them out. There are 2 levels of membership. I'm going to do videos only for members, and all kinds of perks and things that I'm planning to do. Also, I have a Patreon page, and I'd like to really thank my patrons that I have. They really help me out. So thank you so much. And you can check out my Patreon page. You can click on this link. It'll take you to my Patreon page, and it shows you things that I post there that I don't post anywhere else. I also have a Facebook group, guys, and twice a month I do a live feed within that Facebook group. I'm planning to do those live feeds just for members only in my membership section. It's in the community tab, and the community tab, we can hang out there and talk and message, and I put special posts, behind the scene posts there for memberships. Anyway, that's my sales pitch, darling. I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and of course, more than anything, I am available for readings. So check out my website. The links will be below in the show more section, and you can see what kind of services I offer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.